Hi, I'm Stephanie Cutter, Deputy Campaign Manager at Obama for America. Tonight, President Obama and Mitt Romney will debate each other for the first time. The president is ready, and he wants to continue his conversation with the American people about his specific plan to keep growing the economy and restoring middle-class security. And he'll talk about what's at stake for you in this election. But Mitt Romney hasn't given us any specific details of his economic plans. So we can either use tonight's debate to give us those details for the first time ever, or he can spend 90 minutes doing what we know he's good at, attacking the president, distorting his own record, and avoiding any and all details of his plans for the country. That's where you come in. When you watch tonight's debate, bring your laptop with you and go to barackobama.com/debate. We'll be live tweeting the facts in real time, giving you everything you need to share them with your friends and family. Here are 3 examples you're likely to hear from Romney tonight and what we'll need you to correct on deficit, taxes, and jobs. First, the deficit. He'll say he's going to cut the deficit. Please. He wants $2 trillion in new defense spending that the Pentagon didn't ask for, a $5 trillion tax cut skewed toward the wealthy that he won't say how he'll pay for, and he pledges not to raise even a penny of new revenue. So his deficit promise is just a joke. As President Clinton said,
"It's arithmetic."
Even independent analysts say Governor Romney has no credible deficit reduction plan. When Romney talks about President Obama's record, remember this. He inherited a record deficit caused by 2 wars and 2 tax cuts that weren't paid for, and a historic economic collapse. He took emergency steps to prevent a depression, and then cut $1 trillion in spending and put forward a serious, balanced plan to cut the deficit by $4 trillion. Second, taxes. Romney says with a straight face his $5 trillion tax plan won't increase the deficit. But independent experts say the only way he can give the wealthy such a big tax cut is by cutting deductions for the middle class, like for your mortgages and for your kids. That would raise taxes for middle-class families with children by an average of $2,000. If Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan have a different calculation, they haven't shared it yet. On Sunday, Paul Ryan even said he didn't have time to explain the math. Let's see if Mitt Romney finds some time in tonight's 90-minute debate to tell us specifically how we can avoid raising taxes on middle-class families and still pay for another $250,000 tax cut for multimillionaires. If he doesn't, well, we'll know why. It's because he knows those details are bad for middle-class Americans. And when he claims he cut taxes in Massachusetts, I want you to remember that he's really just taking credit for not ending some tax cuts that were already in place. And it's funny, he never mentions the $750 million in taxes and fees he added each year as governor. So here's the president's record. He said he wouldn't raise taxes on anyone earning less than $250,000, and he hasn't. In fact, the typical middle-class family has seen a $3,600 tax cut over the last 4 years. And the president has cut small business taxes 18 different times. Third, jobs. How much do you want to bet Romney will tell us he'll create 12 million jobs? What he won't tell you is that independent economists project that we're going to create that many jobs anyway on the path that we're on. I bet he also won't tell you that those same independent analysts say Romney's policies would actually slow our recovery and cost up to 1 million American jobs. What about President Obama? When he took office, we were losing 800,000 jobs a month. Now we've had 30 straight months of economic growth, and businesses have created nearly 5.1 million new jobs. And we're not done. The president has outlined a specific, concrete plan to create more jobs, strengthen the middle class, and grow our economy. This includes reforming our tax code to reward small businesses and manufacturers that create jobs here in America instead of overseas, developing new sources of American energy to free us from foreign oil, reducing our deficit by asking the wealthiest to do a little bit more, and after ending 2 wars, using half the savings to put people back to work rebuilding roads and bridges here at home. And those are just 4 examples of his plan. Tonight, I want you to tune in for more. So we'll be monitoring each and every word Romney says. Every time he lies or takes a cheap shot, get online and help us set the record straight. This is an important moment in the campaign. It won't be judged by the pundits, it will be decided by you. So I'm glad you're joining us tonight. As always, we couldn't do this without you.